I was able to fix my old game and find it. So I thought I did good art back then. I was like 17 when I made this with a friend. And look at all the cool art. And I just thought it was cool that I made it work again. It's not very good, but it was my first project, so you know, that makes sense. But, anyways, the other thing was that I also was able to fix chrysalis. So that too is pretty cool. And I made. Okay, so I was able to fix that and fix all the text stuff. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm doing this because it was a school thing. But anyways. Look, that works now. That's pretty cool. And I think I also managed to fix the voice commands. So Slime World. Slime World. It does work. Nice. Candy World. That's pretty cool. I love you. Look, now it blushes. I'm gonna go test the other things. Okay. I challenge you to a rap battle. I challenge you to a rap battle. Oh my god, it works. That's full screen. I think I forgot. Anyways, this is an old rap battle thing I made way back.
Yeah, you think you can litter? You're gonna fucking
That's
litter.
me from like a
From
year ago.
trash, well, you're gonna get dashed. You think you can beat me? Well, that's so fun, cause I'm gonna kick you right in the buns.
Ugh.
Trash can. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Fuck.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna beat you like I'm gonna meet your mama. And you're gonna get kicked right to the Bahamas. Yeah. Okay, I'm done. I forgot how to rap. I used to know how to cook, but I no longer know how to cook. Anyways, here's my dad and me. Hola, soy música. Sí, toco una canción. Bien, aquí. Yeah, you go, guys. Okay, anyways. Ow, ow, fuck. You're pretty. You're handsome. Oh, you think I'm handsome? I'll join you. Okay, the monster guy fell in love at a compliment or something. I'm pretty sure that part doesn't work no more. I don't know, I haven't been on this in like 4 months or something. Oh, that's a rock. Num num. Dance slam. Explode slam. Dance slam. Explode slam. Stop. It does work. Okay, the voice commands were broken, but I fixed them like yesterday. So that's pretty cool. Explode slam. Dance slam. Alright, that's enough. Also, another thing. I remember I had like a you can go into their minds mechanic. Or souls. Yeah. Okay. The little bat dreams of getting to moon. So to beat his puzzle level, you gotta go to the moon. So gravity off. Toggle gravity. Gravity on. Gravity off. Shit. Gravity off on. Gravity on. On. Oh. Gravity off. Gravity on. I did it. Gravity off. Gravity off, gravity off, gravity off, gravity off. Okay, whatever. Oh yeah, here's a fox named Toby. That's not a reference to anything or anything. Anyways. Alright, back to La Rabitu. So what I did this week for the for arms slice was I made some guns. I fixed so that enemies can use items again. And I fixed some items, including that one, that one, that one. So those work now. Oh yeah, I made some new items, I think. I don't quite remember, but I'm pretty sure I made this one this week. So this, so that you can like draw. I think I made that this week. And you can also erase. So, whoop. Bam, bam, bam. Whoop. Bam. Bam, bam. Okay, anyways, I made that, definitely. I also made that boss. No, not that boss, enemy for Europe. I think I need to make more enemies who uses like pattern shooting. Instead of just regular old bullets shootings. That was an explosion item. Anyways, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I also made this item this week, right? That's like, you can right click an object and then right click somewhere else. And then they'll fly to wherever you clicked. So like that kinda. You get it? Yeah, you get it. I also made a Pokeball this week, right? So you throw them at an enemy. Oops. That's it. And then you pick it up. And then you throw it again. And then that captured enemy is there. Fighting for you. So that's nice, that works. There was something else I'm trying to remember. Okay, and here's the guns I made this week. There's a big one, and there's a small one. The big one shoots a small bullet, and the small one shoots a big bullet. Do you like get the joke? You know, like compensating or something. You know, not that I know or anything, but yeah, I know, very clever and something. I'm sure nobody has done that before. Anyways, onto the guns. Oh yeah, the items I fixed were the fire, ice, and poison. They didn't work, but now they do. So, damage over time. Slowing the target. And poison over time. Along with a bouquet of flowers that charms the enemy you shoot. Which other ones are there? This is just a slowing. This one I didn't make it anymore. I just thought I may need a ray gun one day. And this one doesn't work. It's supposed to shoot a random bullet, but I don't know. That's one of the ones that don't work. And this one too is supposed to have the bullets come back to you, but it don't work for some reason. Even though it works with its item. Where's that? Why do you have two? It works with the shotgun, with the normal bullets, but not the shotgun for some reason. So that's probably my problem. Probably. Anyways, that's all the guns and all the items. I think. Okay, see, the items work. So triple bullet and bouncy bullet. So I made all the items work now, I think, on enemies. They're still the obvious, like this one, those don't do anything on enemies. And like poison and fire wouldn't do anything, and charm. But that's like later on I gotta program specific stuff for those items to do for the enemies so that they don't do nothing. But right now and for the foreseeable future they're gonna do nothing. Anyways, I also changed the bosses a bit. So let's go on with that. Okay, so on the bosses, I think I'm gonna do less regular shooting, like they just have a special gun. And more they do random bullshit. Like random abilities, kinda. But anyways, I made, oh shit. Made the boss, I think he's better now. I kinda like him. He shoots a little bit in front of the player, so it's harder to dodge. That one is pretty easy to dodge though. But that's like getting a break, kinda. Whoa. He's basically a turret, when I think about it. And I changed his lava attack thing. He may need to be like immortal. But anyways, it's slower. And the points are bigger. That's still pretty easy to dodge. But they don't need to be that hard to dodge, I think. He's the first boss, after all. He's still pretty easy, but I think maybe he should be. Since he's the first one and all. Okay, he's not that easy. I'm just talking out my ass. I'm fucking losing. Okay, maybe he's not that easy. Anyways, I also did something on the other boss. What? Alright. You know what, whatever. This video is too long. I also tried to make South America and make this guy better. But I'm just gonna save that to next week. So you can see that then. It'll be better too then. Okay, bye bye.